Why, hello. I am Viscount Setter, the All-Seer. Are you from the Hall of Order? I care nothing for order. However, if you are the one who determines such things, may I ask? Always a pleasure. Haven't we spoken? I don't recall. Remember? Very clever. Always a...
Greetings.
Good. You've come. I'm sorry to make you wait like this, but what I mean to discuss is very sensitive. It involves treachery. Despite the calm you see around you, the Gardens of Issa are on the brink of war, and the question is, who will be fighting? There are plans being made to seize this city. Your people are displeased with the Court of Summer's lack of support for the war, and they wish to overthrow Tatarian and force the remaining Fae to fight. You can prevent this, but you must act now. If gold is an issue, we Dokkalfar can pay well. Of course, it is the right thing to do. The leader of the plot is the Varani ambassador, Kierna Brenner. Every night, the ambassador strolls Memory Walk, alone. She carries a pair of daggers. Take them. Afterwards, dispose of them. Destroy them. Salvage them. I don't care. Return to me when it is done. She spends most of her time in the embassy, but in the evenings, she enjoys a leisurely stroll through Memory Walk. Try there after dark. Goodbye.
Tell me... of the authority.
Matharu is the path in the darkness, the cry in the night.
Presenting His High Lordship, the Blood Doge.
What do you want? Do you have business with the Varani in the Gardens of Issa? If so, then you must speak with me, Kierna Brenner. You must mean Keen and her cohorts in the embassy. Lapdogs, all of them. They don't appreciate the situation. They don't understand sacrifice. This plot interests you. Listen, Ambassador Keen tries to stop me, but she can only do so while she lives and breathes. You can help me put an end to that. Such is this game of diplomacy. All options are in play until an obvious choice presents itself. Force can be quite useful if you know how to clean up after yourself. Kill that scheming whore. When it's done, deliver these daggers for me. A courier awaits you in Aten Village, to the east. This is what must be done. The Varani will not be threatened. She is either working in the embassy or praying down by the city gates on the lower terraces. Try to find her alone. The guards can be somewhat troublesome, even in Issa.
What do you want?
May Lyria touch you.
So curious.
Welcome. Politics is a dirty business, but it is necessary. One death now. Goodbye. Politics is a dirty business, but it is necessary. Goodbye.
How are you this evening?
Yes? Welcome. Oh, I am Lord Saramir, the High Lore Sage of Issa. I am here to answer all questions regarding the House of... May good fortune follow.
May the stone sing your song to the Olaine once...
You feel it, don't you? The font's waning flow. You are intimate with the ways of magic. You're like me, youngling. You see the end. Of the gardens of Issa? Of the summer court? Why, this crystal war may be the end of all Fae. I know because I am Nomeron, master of the font, the wellspring of all summer court magic. I've seen it flow at its highest, but I've never seen it so dry. Something must be done before all this city withers into nothingness. The font's flow is controlled from the Lycium grove down below. We must open the root system and allow more water through. However, the magic that regulates this flow can only be used by some. It's protected by a wall known as the Waterlock. It can only be opened by one who carries drops from each of the 5 sacred pools surrounding Issa. Collect these drops, and you can break the Waterlock. Collect water from each of the 5 sacred pools, and then go to the Lycium Grove. This is where the roots can be opened to regulate the font's flow. Goodbye.
I am the great huntress Hartwan, and you are not allowed on the trellis. What brings you here, beautiful? How quaint. Well, I am the most respected and most deserved to lead. Besides, I detest that harlot, Warlord Winry. So it is only right I meet the High King before her. Goodbye. What is it?
Yes? Welcome to the gardens, mortal. But farewell.
Greetings, mortal.
Isa is yours to explore.
Don't test me.
High King Tatarian is waiting for you. Please place the codex before him, and he will continue.
Conceived in chaos, birthed in stolen magic, torn from fate, child of two fathers, treacheries in treacheries, winter is broken. The puppet king upon his throne, drinking flattery and lies. The power that grows in him is not his own. In the east it did begin, as it will end. From behind the veil she screams. Madness and rage. Madness and rage.
We realize this may be confusing for you. Fate, like the Fae, cannot be changed. But the Tuatha are Fae who have become something new. And you are a mortal who is free from Fate's weave. Gadflow claims that the Tuatha are the work of his new god. If the Tuatha are the creations of a god, what does that make you? The power of a god in the brash hands of a mortal. This is why Niralim fears what you might become. This age has seen much change. Change we once thought was impossible. We were wrong. You are intertwined with the power in the East. There can be no doubt of that. Your energy reaches back to Alabastra. We do not know what will happen when you travel there, but we know that the power behind Gadflow is your ultimate goal. His god holds your answer and the fate of this world. I thank you, and perhaps you can help change our world's fate as well. I have seen those who were destined to be heroes, for whom great deeds came naturally. They come, they act, and they pass on as written. You do great things not because you must, but because you choose to. That is by far a far truer greatness. Admirable, but strength of will cannot see you through this alone. You may be unbound by fate, but you are not free from death. Speak with your allies. Only with their aid can you hope to overcome the forces that stand against you.
I couldn't make out half of what the king was saying, but it sounds like you've got your work cut out. Good thing you won't be facing it alone. In fact, I think I've got a lead on finding an old friend of ours. Old Fomorous Hughes, of course. If anybody can help, it's bound to be the gnome who brought you back to life. I've been asking around, and I was able to make contact with his superior. He thinks he might... No, he's a crafty one. If he got away from those assassins in the lab, like you said, I'm sure he found someplace new to hide out. And if anyone's likely to know where he'd go to find safe haven, it'd be the Templar who sponsored his work. His name's Octien. Go southeast to the Hollowlands. Templar Octien will be waiting there to discuss how you might find Hughes. You're not the only one on the hunt for Hughes. Octien has followed his trail to the Hollowlands in Detir. You'll want to talk to him.
Who would have thought you were so interesting? Death seems to have worked out very well for you. Agarth's looking for escape, Neuralim's looking for a savior, and Tatarian is looking for a champion, and somehow, you're giving everyone what they want. I'm impressed. You're right. This won't be easy. The Tuatha have our forces under siege at Mel Senshir, and their power has only grown over the years. You'll need more help than just me and that old Fate Weaver. You'll need an army. A few years ago, one warrior could have slipped past unnoticed, but stealth is no longer an option, not even for me. But there is hope. In the plains of Erethel there waits a player who has been away from this game for far too long. It is time to contact General Telera. Meet me in the village of Emer, and I will tell you everything. Be on your way.
justly. It's you. So, you're done. A right group of snakes, eh? So, it's good that someone does. Go on. Let's line up these backstabbing serpents. Yes, yes? All right. Next. Of course. And then? Yes, yes. Sorry, friend. It looks like you failed. I don't think they'd be too... Goodbye.
Presenting his high lordship, the Blood Doge.
You've got the seeds. Now, take this, friend. And like I promised, the merchants here will give... Thanks for the business.
Presenting his high lordship, the Blood Doge.
Had some luck, did you? Not bad. You do good work. Didn't I tell you that these... It's you and me, friend. There doesn't look like you've had any luck. Forge me an honor brand and I'll do my best to make it worth your time. Keep an eye out for parts.
Presenting his high lordship, the Blood Doge.
Doesn't look like you've had any luck. Don't keep me waiting too long.
Presenting his high lordship, the Blood Doge. Presenting his high lordship, the Blood Doge.
Hello.
May the cycle keep you.
You've done well, child of the dust. Those below will never know what is really happening. But in the end, is this a part of the many seasons or the sudden tempest? Does hiding the rot not spoil the harvest, no? Take this. You're brave. Perhaps we will meet again. May your gods protect you, mortal.
Yes, mortal?